I'm so tired. Hello. I got like a little bit no sleep last night. Well, I didn't get no sleep. I got like a little bit of sleep. So I'm very tired today. And I expect like basically a shorter one today. I'll be around for about basically an hour just to talk. It's been a while since I've just talked about anything. So, yeah. College work, I think, fucked me up that 1 week so bad. It, my sleep schedule ended up, having a tough time. All because of a little bit of college work. But, you know, things happen. Spend it well. Thank you, Jarny. I appreciate it, and I will. I'll use it to, something. Something's gonna happen. You wait. Oh, God. But welcome in. How are you? How are you feeling? Welcome to my I'm very tired stream, where I do the thing where I'm incredibly tired for a stream because I slept poorly. I did the thing where I procrastinate my work until the actual final minute, and then you can imagine what happens. Okay. God, stretch. I missed a lot of streams. It's okay, Jarny. I know, everybody's busy. It's okay. How's life been treating you, by the way? How are you? I'm getting all cozy. I'm getting all blanket cozy. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing alright too. I've been doing alright on my. I have been doing alright. What's it? I have more recently been doing a lot of college work. I've been in and out of doing super tightly scheduled college work. I've been trying my best. And I think I'm doing pretty well. I mean, the main annoying bit is that, like, I flipped my sleep schedule so hard because of college work 1 week. College is very hard. I managed to fail mine because I didn't study good enough. But you got this. Thank you. It's it's been a little bit crazy because I decided to do all online classes, and you can imagine what happens when you do all online classes, especially when Some of them are like do a ton of assignments in a week. Granted, they're not like I think I maybe have like a I don't know. I have a weird stance on difficulty of assignments because like I don't think they're too crazy hard, but like I am a chronic procrastinator. I have such a hard time just sitting down and doing something. That's a real difficulty. So I mean, I get it done on time if that's what matters. I've been getting things completed, so like technically everything's fine. If you count that, then I've been doing just fine, except for the times when I realize I don't have to do an assignment and I don't really do it. It's been 84 years. It's been so long. It's been so long since I was last this tired. Last this tired on stream. It's been so long. Welcome to the stream where I really am just very tired. I said at the start this one's gonna be a little bit shorter than most because I'm already in that like state that I normally would be like halfway through stream where like nothing really computes anymore. It's all just kind of random gibberish that rolls off my tongue. It's like every word I say at this state is kind of like monkeys and typewriters. The fact that I'm speaking coherent sentences is kind of like you're kind of like rolling dice, you know? Like, I didn't think I would get here in this level of thought that I am, but I certainly did. Oh, God. God, you know what's the most annoying part about college, though? I know that I have to start doing fucking harder math stuff for college. That's gonna be scary. I'm really bad at math. Math is not my thing. You know what? Actually, since we're just kind of here, I'm gonna switch things up a little bit for this. We're gonna have a little bit of a... I'm gonna fidget with stuff, and you're gonna watch me. You're gonna watch me fidget with stuff. I'm taking math for fun. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're able to do math so well. Not very many people are. It is an accomplishment. Like, wide sweeping, good at math, enjoying math is something that is rare. And it is a cool trait to have. I am not the kind that could take math for fun because math is scary and I am bad at it. I'm especially bad at it because I don't understand it very well. Like, on like a fundamental basis, I don't understand math. I think, weirdly enough, because of how linear math is, I somehow understand it less than if it was something like more liquid. Like, math feels... I guess math has always felt linear to me. I might be wrong if math is linear, but that's just how I've interpreted it over the years. There's only one way to do math, is how I've seen it. And I'm not good at that one way, and I'm screwed. But I gotta do a lot of math for my major, so here I am. Alright. We're gonna draw today. I feel like it. We're doodling random bullshit. Welcome. I also, okay, one little art thing. I don't know why. I, like, really only draw, like, a very specific angle often. Like, I'll usually, when I'm arting, I'll go for, like, a very particular angle far more often than I would, like, other angles. And I don't really know why. And that angle is, what's it? This one. Like, whenever I art, I immediately will pull out this angle. And the numbers will never lie to you. They've been lying to me for years. I didn't get the memo. You know what? I'm gonna listen to some other extra music on stream today as well. We're going crazy today. I'm doodling and we're listening to music. It's been a while since I've done this. I definitely want to do it more. I should just do it more. But I do have taking stream to new heights, right? To heights that are so new that they existed a year ago, and then I didn't do them for a year. And then you do this, and if you want to do a closed mouth, you do that, and then you fill in that there. Look at the little guy. I don't want to draw the full face, I don't feel like it. Okay, I probably will. Do a little that, into that, and then do... Sorry, I got mentioned by name on con stream. Awesome. I got mentioned. Yes, I'm watching a stream in the background. Shush, don't worry about it. Alright, we're gonna listen to music. What are we gonna listen to today? Oh, I'm gonna listen to Enna music again. I really like Enna music. Okay, if I have to mute the VOD today, I don't really mind. We're gonna listen to, we're gonna listen to Uncanny. What's it? Enna Uncanny song. I forgot the name of the song. I think it was Enna web music. I'm trying to find the song. Actually, I can probably find it more. Hold on. I found a video I want to save, actually. Okay, well, fucking awesome. I found an interview with a voice actor for Enna. God damn it. Things are happening. Okay, anyways, what am I looking for? I gotta find the guy who did the song. Found it. And then I gotta find the other song that the guy did. It's called Backroom. I was wrong. It's Backroom Labyrinth. That's the name of the song. I got confused on the name, but there it is. You're talking to someone who's listening? Shh, don't worry about it. Okay. We're listening to some Uncanny while we draw. For a shoulder position, I guess, like, you do this, and the neck will connect up, like, back here. Let's make sure I'm at the right height. That's basically good enough. And then, yeah, okay. And then you kind of, like, fork it in like that. There you go. Perfect. That works. And now... Oh, I have to kind of like curve it. Can't really see the curve from this angle though, so it would kind of go like that. I'm not drawing the full thing because I don't feel like it. But I'm drawing as much of it as I decide I need to. This song is fucking... what's it? Good evening. Welcome in. Hi, Gregory. How are you? Oh, and you were talking about the math for fun line, Gregory? Yeah, I never understood math. I said that in the last time we talked about it, but I never really understood it. Like, I never had it taught to me in a way that made sense, you know? Nothing really connected with me properly, so I never really had any passion for it because it just kind of felt like this daunting task for people who are smarter than I. Hi, Zula. Popping in, listening to Meta Rooms and OST. Exactly right. I'm fucking listening to... Yep, we're listening to Backroom Labyrinth. It is such a fucking bop. I quite like this song. It's the perfect bit of background music while I do stupid, silly little sketch work. God, eyes are annoying. I remember, okay, I will say, one thing about digital versus pen and paper for me, as much as I was making decent progress as like a pen and paper person, I think it was a really good idea for me specifically to make the switch to digital. Because of how I draw, I would literally draw a character on pencil and paper. The music is rather loud. Okay, I will fix that. There you go. That should be better. Maybe it's still a little bit too loud. Hi, Fear for Kanto 10. Hi, Next Gamer. How are you? Heard it's gonna end up like a witch trial or witch hunt, meaning people in N-Corp will be accusing others for having prosthetics if they hate their neighbors and they'll want to get rid of their competitors. I am very curious what they're gonna do with that with the next Kanto. It seems like things are starting to pick up, and I'm excited about that. I like the raising of the stakes. This is a silly little thing I'm making. should probably angle this downward more because, like that, because of the angle of the other eye, it would look really wrong if they aren't both angled. Yeah, that looks better. And then typical, just swooping large line. God, have I told the story of how I got into art? And that it was all because of one class I didn't like very much? And that, did I ever tell that story on stream? Also, good luck with math. Don't underestimate yourself. Sorry, on it, since doing art is similar to math, measurements and such. One thing that helped me with math was picturing an abacus. I should look up a picture of an abacus so I can think more about it. I think, yeah, I mean, that's why math has always been easier for me. Oh, that. Okay. Huh, interesting. I'll have to think about that. Because the thing about math that's always been hard for me is I can't do any of it mentally. It needs to happen on paper. It's the same thing with me in art. I can't really do, like, I can't mentally paint the picture that I want to draw. I just have to start doing something and then make it as I'm going. Pre-planning doesn't work for me. Let's draw in this eye. But yeah, I was talking about that this is like the one perspective that like I can do pretty effortlessly, and I think that's funny. Front on is still my most difficult perspective. I don't know why. I can't draw front on without any issues, but I can draw like a side angle with more. You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I'm a digital artist. I didn't want to draw that again. I see the issue now as to why I didn't want to draw that again. Let me copy this over and then I can figure out exactly what I was doing wrong. I was angling that line far too much. Now if I place this in the right position, I can curve the other line to fit basically exactly what it needs to do. It has to stay kind of that degree of distance away. There you go, that looks better. But yeah, this is my one angle of art, which I draw really well. Because in his book, I heard people call him inhuman. His main thing, I want to read The Stranger before Kanto 10 comes out, I think. And like, actually, okay, here's a question to every person here. How much would you all enjoy a stream that is just reading? Like, I don't do much else, I just sit there and I read. Because, like, theoretically, I could do a stream with The Stranger where I just sit there and I read the whole book on stream. But, like, I wouldn't be reading it out loud. Do you need to hear my opinion on the matter? Well, it's more because I more specifically mean because I wouldn't be reading it out loud. I would just be sitting there and reading it to myself quietly. Like a true book review. Everybody just reads the book at the same time, and then we read the same pages at the same time. That's the whole stream. Like the, okay, now flip to the next page type thing. Aurora, hi Evie, how are you? How are you feeling today? Welcome. I'm big Evie, same. I'm so tired today. Today's my super tired day where I just kind of hang out and draw while I'm tired. Actually, watch this shit. Because it'll go in and then you can kind of, like simulate that being pulled in by doing that. I'm not sure how feasible that would be as a stream unless we put Subway Surfers in the corner. That is true. I mean, I could just pull the text up on screen. Hi, Sachi. Hello. How are you? How have things been? Welcome, welcome. Actually, no, because the arm of my sweater kind of, like, if I do this and then go like that, because it kind of goes like does that, you know. I have these super baggy sleeves, so if I want to draw anything related to me, I have to make sure I get the sleeves to be just as baggy as they. Okay, so like I didn't draw the chest. This is a sketch. This looks like a doodle. I'm vibing, have a busy weekend coming up. I wish you the best of luck, Sachi. What's got you busy, if you don't mind? Let's pull that down and then like, actually no, that wouldn't really work like that, because it's tight in the front a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's actually lower than that. Because then that would be... Okay. It's actually lower, because it would be, like... You would pull the shoulder out, and then... kind of go down into the arm to, like, here, and then you would pull it out that way. That's how my shoulder works. I'm mixing a big backyard concert tomorrow and then helping pack down a kids' theater show on Sunday. Oh, wow. That sounds very interesting. I wish you the best of luck. Oh, I'm controlling two things at once now. Okay. Also mixing for a background concert. That sounds super fucking cool, actually. Do you also do music work on top of editing work? Yeah, I do. That's super cool. Actually, let's curve it in like that. I mean, I don't really expect much. This isn't really anything I really wanted to commit too hard to. I just decided to keep drawing the body in, despite how much it doesn't really matter. Also, the ribs would like follow along the shoulder to here and then pop out along the arm like that. I'll draw them in because why not? Also, I finished making how do you pronounce that? What is it? I don't think I've heard of that food before. I know I read the book as an audiobook when doing laundry. That could be interesting. The stream where I practice reading out loud and then lose my voice halfway through the stream, but I can still try. It's like an Italian potato dumpling. Oh, that does sound really good, actually. Potatoes are always peak, man. They're always so good. I don't think there's very... Okay, well, that's actually a lie. There's actually one potato dish I don't really like that much, but most potato dishes are really good. I have a very particular potato dish that I don't like very much, though. And it's a very common one. I don't like mashed potatoes. I don't like them very much. I don't think they aren't really my thing. But god, dumpling potatoes actually sounds really, really good, man. God damn it. I actually just had like dumpling stuff earlier today, which was really good as well. Hello. I also haven't slept since 12 a.m. A new gacha game with factory mechanics is keeping me up all night. Oh my god. Which one is that? Is it the is that the Arknights one that came out or something? I have plans with the Arknights game that came out. Not next week, but the week afterward. I plan on playing the new Arknights game every single day. Arknights Enfield? Yeah. I plan on playing that game in 2 weeks from now. I plan on playing that game every single day of that week, and then, I play it every single day of that week, and then, proceed to never touch it ever again. That's my goal. I am going to full send one particular game, and then never play it ever again. I said I would on Twitter, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit to the idea. That's my pick for it. Suggested it, so that's what I'm gonna pick. I have to play it for a week, and I have to stop after that week is over. That's my new position I'm in now. This one should be more forward. This one should be like more straight of a line. I mean, technically that would be like a seam line, but like you can't really fit another one in there because then that would be nonsense. I could just let that one continue to follow along this curve. So the one thing that irks me, they locked conveyor belt options behind story progression. I must play the game to grow the factory. Oh no. Also, I didn't expect the game to be factory building. Also, gacha gamers discover Factorio. So true. God, the only, the closest that I've gotten to playing a factory game was playing Slime Rancher. I think. I might have gotten closer, but, Slime Rancher is the one that I remember. I don't need to add all these in. It's just gonna make it look bad. If I was to do them, I would do it with a brush or something later in, but I'm not gonna brush it. I played Roblox Tycoons. I would play a very particular Roblox Tycoon, actually. Normally, Tycoons didn't really work for me. The only Roblox Tycoon that actually stuck with me was one where you were crash landed on an alien planet. And the whole gimmick was that there were aliens, and that was it. It was aliens, and you got weapons, and that was it. That was the whole thing. And I loved it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And now it's still better made than some Tycoon games out now, so I'm happy about that. I think I haven't played, says someone who hasn't played Roblox in actual years. You know what? I'm gonna use this opportunity to experiment with hairstyles a little bit. Let's try something. Of course, I'm gonna keep my curvy bangs, because that's kind of me as a person. If you uncurl my bangs, I instantly die. That's how I work. No, I don't make the rules. It's like one of those what's it? It's like one of those fucking really shitty chargers for your phone, where if you touch it at all, it instantly stops working. That's how my hair is. If you move my hair in the wrong direction, I instantly shut off. Well, I wanted to say hi. I must grow my factories here. Thank you for stopping by. Hairbrushes are banned from Aurora Suriv's house. Exactly. You don't you dare fix up my hair. I'll instantly combust. I don't exist anymore the moment you fix my awesome frontal bang haircut. I would not recommend Factorio to a student actively in college. God. Here's the thing, Factorio might be one of those games that I could survive because I'm really bad at them. Then again, I still played fucking Lobotomy Corporation despite how much that game tortured me, so like maybe I'm just crazy. Let's do that, and then we're gonna curl up bangs, curl them in. Oh no, it's gonna it's gonna be like this because of the angle. Yeah. God. This music, I love Enna. I love Enna as a series. Enna is so fun. LabCorp introduced lobotomy. Yeah, I literally got lobotomized when I played it. Horrific things. You know what? I'm gonna draw myself with the hairstyle. I keep giving everything that I create. Everything that I create always ends up with the same hairstyle. I'm going to give that to me. Aurora with straight hair would be fascinatingly cursed, right? It just wouldn't be me anymore. The curls build character. Maybe I should draw that one day. Draw me, but you took a fucking, curling iron to my hair, or like a straightening flat iron. That's it. I think it's not a flat iron, wrong one. Curling iron is the... What's the one called? I'm mixing it up. SMH, no messy buns here. I could try that, actually. After I get in, like, the default hair shapes for me, I'm just gonna try a bunch of random shit. I'm gonna first start with the one that I am addicted to drawing. Because everything that I have produced in the past while all has that exact same hairstyle. And I may as well commit to it a little bit harder, you know? So, okay. The hairstyle that I continue 9-iron, like... Yeah, that's how I get my hair all curvy. I get fucking a golf. That's what the little curl in my hair is for. It's where you put the golf ball. I just slide all the way down like this, and then bam, it's perfect. Oh god, don't hit me with a golf club, please. Okay, maybe you can, but we need to talk about it, okay? Consent is very important when you bludgeon me. Alright. Let's just sketch in the hair, because really, it's all gonna be kinda, you know, a bit different than I normally do my hair. Because of how I'm doing this. I'm actually going to complicate my hair. I'm going to remove all of the complexities from my hair. For one particular reason. I'm gonna really make it cursed by doing... Yeah, because of this line, it's making me realize that. Because I'm doing a new hairstyle now, so I need to make sure if I add anything in, it comes in later. God, I look so fucking weird with this hairstyle. Consensual blunt force trauma. Exactly. If you're gonna hit me with anything, you gotta get my consent first, okay? Then you can bludgeon me. Then I don't care anymore. Oh god. These are two separate layers. I have discovered my issue. I was like, why does it look so bad now? Okay. Okay. I'll add curls and stuff back in, but let me show you the hairstyle that I like kind of draw all the goddamn time for like a reason I'm completely unaware of. This is my... I'm not missing another sleep talking stream, girl. Water attack. Hi, Nuns. Thank you for the water. Okay. Let me show off this hairstyle that every single time I have to design. Also, thank you for the water moon. I missed that one. Every single time I ever have to design anything ever, okay? Anyways, I gotta go to the shops. Thank you for stopping by, Sachi. I very much appreciate it. Okay. Anytime that I want to draw like a new design for something, this hairstyle always shows up, and I don't know why, but I always end up doing the, let's go like this kind of hair shows up so much in my art. It's ridiculous. I just really like long ponytails, I think. Oh my god, ponytail alt. Yeah, what if I had an alt that was just a giant fucking ponytail? Let's add some more complex shapes in this. No, I missed bitch shut the heck up. Too bad. You can't make me shut up. Teehee teehee. Actually, you can, but don't do it. I'd be sad. Let's do that for some added depth. I mean, it needs to happen. Would you want... would it be interesting if I did hair that was just, like, this level? Oh, so this is what Lily was making in the artwork. Yeah, but getting set for the long fucking, what if long ponytail. Let me add in some more hair complexity again by folding it up over itself again, because my hair is naturally insane, and I have to re-add in a little bit of that insanity. And then I draw that, I erase that back, I connect that back. I cannot directly to that line. It has like a weird little bit of puff. What are we thinking? Is we gotta add harp strings at that? We gotta add harp strings at that point. At this point. Oh god, what, to my hair? Just honestly, what, you're gonna play my hair like a fucking harp? That'd be so beautiful. What would you play? What would be the first song? And then I'll erase all of that, and then whoop, whoop. And then I'll add the like kind of hair valley thing that I have going on. Next outfit design right here, everybody. I just switch my hair, that's it. A Wonderwall. Oh no. You would do that, wouldn't you? SMH. The blank space looks like a heart. Oh my god. So also specifically the Needle and Charm from Hollow Knight. Yeah, I really am just Hornet Silksong. That's my big deep dark secret to admit to you all. Hold on, let me do my awesome little art thing that I do to make my sketches look like a little bit better. I say sketch as if this isn't a doodle. Same difference. Still drawing for the sake of sillies. Alright, we're gonna listen to a different and adjacent song now. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop zooming all the way out when I literally have a function that lets me not do that. Alright, we're going to listen to the main menu theme for Enna. Enna. That ponytail looks like a fish that has burrowed into your skull and is actively devouring you. Why, thank you. Fish are cool. I agree, Gregory. I actually really like the ponytail. God damn it. I might do it, actually. That might genuinely be a thing that I do. You just add, like, line thickness to stuff that's outer lines, and then suddenly your piece looks like a little bit better, just out of nowhere. You add line thickness, and then suddenly everything is, like, a little bit better. Because then suddenly the framing of the lines that aren't as important aren't getting in the way, and you can focus more on the lines that actually matter more. You know what what Kana would do if you had a ponytail, do you not? Yeah, he would shave me bald like a cat. He would do the fucking when people shave their dog, and he's gonna do that to me, actually. Despite contrary belief, he will just shave me. No, he probably won't. That's the scary part. Have you played How Was Fish Made? It's by the Mouthwashing devs. I have not heard of that game before, actually. When did it come out? Why is it every time I don't really want to draw anything in particular, I always end up with a better piece than the moment I sit down and think, I want to draw something? Every single time I sit there and go, it's time, I'm gonna art, and it's gonna turn out beautiful. It never does. And then I sit down and I go, you know what, I guess I can draw. I guess. And then I do something that I like. It's the process, I think. That's how art works, I guess. I started drawing this because I was like, let me show you a perspective that I keep drawing every single time. It came out a few years ago, sophomore year of college, 2021, 2022-ish. Oh, really? I'll have to keep it in mind. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. That should be a week. I played niche games. Because in the former scenario, you're treating the prospect of drawing like a challenge or a chore. That is true. Everything needs to be perfect because I'm trying to make something. The moment things stop trying to be perfect, I don't really care anymore. I'm like, I can just let myself do silly things and be okay with it. Basically, never have a pose in mind before I start drawing. If I do, then I will immediately not be able to create anything. I look so fast. It looks so weird looking at me like this. I look so different, but so similar. My hair really is integral to my look sometimes, huh? I'm gonna send this picture to somebody and then get the general gist of. I want to get like a large scale polling on what, like, theoretically what if ponytail. Because for some reason, ponytail has become my, like, every time I want to design something, I always do a ponytail at this point. Years ago, it changed from when I wanted to design hair, I would do silly little curls, like in every facet of it, I would add just curls wherever I could. And now it's I add a fucking ponytail wherever I can manage. And I think the main switch up was my change in how I want to design stuff, because I switched from. So here's my little thing about designing stuff, right? I have this issue with designing things where I will every like character design I think of when I'm drawing, a lot of them fall into the same trap that I have for myself, where I really like drawing a very particular subset of people. And it's like person in the most normal person you could possibly imagine in a really bad situation. That has just kind of become my particular art thing that I do. Like, you do not know how many times when I'm part of a fucking, like, anything modern-ish, like, D&D campaign or anything, like, anything like that, my mind will immediately go to who is, like, the most average worker type I can just add into this as, like, they really just aren't supposed to be here, and I'll do it every single time. One of the campaigns I was a part of, the person I ran was effectively like a UPS worker, and they were a UPS worker and a group of assassins and like murderers and stuff. It was really funny because I could not justify why they were there at like halfway through when they stopped trying to be good people at all. Like, they stopped trying to, like, the whole group stopped trying to do anything like morally justifiable, and I was like, how do I stick by this? I didn't think they would decapitate somebody and keep it with them. I've never had this happen before. I didn't think the decapitation would just be they just stuff it in their pocket for the entire fucking rest of the thing. I didn't expect that. So I didn't have any, like, workarounds for what happens if that occurs. Also, welcome in, Squee, and also welcome in, Brave. Hi, I'm working on assignment right now, so I may be inactive. All good. Warlock UPS worker, deliver false Hydra eggs? That'd be really funny, actually. I have so many funny little ideas for any other campaigns I'm a part of. My main idea that's been kicking around in the back of my head is, like, somebody who takes really, really, really odd jobs for people who, like, for really low income for the kind of situation. Because the idea of somebody, like, going through a whole dungeon just to give whoever's at the bottom, like, an HOA complaint is, like, the funniest thing I could possibly think of. I don't know why, that's been in the back of my mind for a long time. Like, somebody treks through a treacherous dungeon just to get to the bottom and fucking give them, like, a stern talking to for the noise pollution that they're causing in the area. Like, that's my idea of... That's been kicking around in my head for so long. I really like that idea. So, I'm sorry, whatever poor unfortunate soul is next, I'm doing that. I'm having a fucking really, really weird little thing, and you're gonna have to deal with it, and I don't care. Do it. It sounds like a warlock contract. I really should. I definitely will. God, and the music is so good, man. I can't fill in that line, actually. It looks worse when that line is filled in. Just bulk it up a little bit. Alright. Here it is. Aurora, but with a ponytail. How pretty. I really like ponytails, man. They're just they're fun to draw because you get to draw them essentially pulling a yawn. So true. Hermes looks a lot different than how I imagined in the myths. You know, how kind, I think, if you're talking about me. Blink, blink, blink. You know, a yawn-like character in a fucking campaign would be so funny, man. It's like, you really are just kind of there. Like, you are just kind of there doing your job at the end of the day. Like, you're not really, it's not really anything too crazy. And your job is, like, really silly, goofy. There you go. Look at that. What are we thinking? That was about the delivery guy fantasy. Oh, so true. Okay. Yeah, Hermes, but like a middle-aged fucking Hermes, but the kind of person who would give you your DoorDash order. I love that idea, actually. That's so funny. You've been getting better at drawing. Thank you. It's all come through a lot of practice and watching people do art stuff. Also drawing this one angle forever. This one angle has kind of become my... How do you put it? It's like the only angle I can draw. Oh god, same. Oh my god, yeah. Sometimes you will just find like a specific thing and it's like, great, this is the rest of my life now. I can't draw a front-facing angle. What's that? I kind of want to play a Mycon to my next campaign. That or a skeleton variant human. What's the first one? I don't think I've heard of that one before. Or I just don't remember. I'll look it up anyway. I'll type it into google.com. Oh, oops, wrong button. We're still art timing. We're still looking at this one. Mushroom folk? Oh, that'd be really fun. Mushroom... The angle's giving get a load of this guy energy. Oh my god. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna download this image. I'm gonna actually take a screenshot of just sending it to people and say, "What if ponytail?" and see what the general consensus is. Oh, where the hell did you get those new transitions? Yeah, I have a new transition screen now. Every time I switch frames, we get a little look at this. The skeleton will be a multi-class druid fighter. I've always been a major fan of the idea of skeletons being really good at punching people. I always have liked the idea of skeletons that aren't like the ranged, frail ones, but instead are like the strong bones, they can punch you so hard you explode type of skeleton. What the fuck am I holding in my hands right now? This is a background. I don't care. Let me just delete this. Okay. The druid being grass slowly taking over the skeleton moss. It's the mossy grotto skeleton. Kind of Spirit of the Force Tribe. This one's super interesting. You know what? I ain't drawn you in forever. I haven't drawn me in a while. In a little while. Like drawn me more than for like a thumbnail. Odd. Yeah, here we go. And then that's my awesome little what if I had ponytail. The ponytail looks great, thank you. I like the idea of it. It would mean I would have longer hair than I normally have. A community magma session would go hard, he thinks. How to even set up magma? I'd be down to do that. I would be so down to just sit down and draw for a whole stream with everybody. I'd be so down. Should be, are we going to a volcano? Should be easy. I do not wish to melt. No context in the ponytail, not glasses. Oh, though context in the ponytail, no glasses. That is true. I would be, I mean, technically, glasses isn't even the original. I technically have with no glasses first. My flesh dislikes the sensation of falling off the bones. It's just called being cooked to perfection, you know? It's called some really good barbecue. Okay? It's fine. Hairpin? Oh, so true. Wait, what if though? What if theoretically, instead of hairpin like here, right? What if, hold on. What if hairpin was like, oh wait, hold on. Idea. Instead of like a band here, what if I did the, I do my little hairpin, right? Let's just do a quick one. I do my little hairpin, right? And I attach it to the end of a stick. And I poke that into my hair instead of doing like a hairband. I'll erase this band part here. And then we'll throw this right into here. As well as like the back end of another pin too, so we can kind of see like that. Putting chat in a crock pot? Stream where I cook chat in a crock pot. Stream where I boil you alive, like a lobster. That would be really funny, actually. Every person who joins chat, I download their icon and I stuff them in a crock pot. In a pot of boiling water. Also, are pronouns still just whatever? It's been a while, I'm not sure. It's still just whatever. Still whatever your heart desires. Whatever makes you feel happier. We'll do it like that. Yeah. And then it's like, I have the hairpin. Yes. Actually, the hairpin idea, I really like this. I really vibe with this one. This was a good idea. This was a really good idea. This means that... Look at that. I stick a hairpin in there. Oh, like a clip on... What's it? Oh, like a clip-on hair/wig extension. Yeah, this looks fire. Right? Oh my god. This is peak, actually. Great idea. Awesome. The clip-on wig or hair extension. Just... Yeah, the fucking... God, I'm maintaining, like this kind of clip-on would be so annoying, though. I'm gonna be so honest, that'd be so annoying, because that's so much hair. I, like, fucking... doubled my hair volume in one single drawing. Alright. We're gonna see what people think about this one. Also, you know what's... Oh, I just realized, technically, if I just plan properly, I have a cool... I could do a fun stream next week, but I'd have to plan properly, so... Just wait and see. I've been cooking up a very particular idea that... The presentation of it will be pretty bad, because I don't really have that much time, but... I think I could do something fun. Mods are gonna know about it first, though, because I have to actually make sure this stream idea, like, works. Alright. But, I'm mentioning it now, so I actually don't forget it. I used to have hair longer than that. I have a hard time growing my hair longer than what I have now. We promised to give honest feedback. I'm excited to hear what you have to say about my awesome, super cool, totally not a little bit flawed ideas. Alright, let's take a screenshot of this, and I'm gonna start passing the screenshot around to see... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna send this to Lele and see what she has to say about this. I wanna send it to Lele and go, hey, Lele, what if I had long hair? Poke, poke, poke. And pokes fingers together, Lele. What if I did this, though? God, I honestly, when it comes to art, I am at the point where, like, I'm genuinely interested on if I should theoretically draw... What's it? Not to be rude, but your new hairstyle looks not dissimilar to a human bottom. Well, I'm a non-human bottom, so I guess that's fine. Also, I see what you mean when it's mainly if you're mainly talking about the midline, but that's more like defining hair. You can just erase it back. Like that. And just kind of fix that particular thought, even though I think I still like it doing that, because it still shows that it's being physically pulled back. Also, that's the hairline that connects. Did you just admit to it? Nuz, here's the thing. I would be lying if I didn't admit to it, because have you seen me talk about anything ever? Have you seen me talk about Gregor from, what's from fucking Limbus Company. Have you seen those conversations? I'm down atrocious for that, man. Gregor Samsa, Limbus Company. Listen, my thoughts on Gregor, I will make them clear to all right now. I don't think Gregor should be shipped with any person, any character that isn't me. I'm the only one you should ship Gregor with. Gregor X me specifically, thank you very much. And if he shaves, I riot. He needs to have his sad wet cat stubble, or else I'll be sad. He needs his sad wet cat stubble, or else I'll be so sad. He looks pathetic a little bit, and I love him for that. You're Rodia? I'm Rodia if I was shorter and not Russian. And less food motivated. That is true. I have such a small appetite. Rodia if she was shorter and flat and not Russian and not Rodia at all. Yeah, I'm more like a cool like a cooler Sinclair, you know? Prodipshi was a completely different fucking person. So true. Sinclair's a halberd. That automatically makes him more cool than you. Yeah, but I have a fire extinguisher. I think that's pretty cool. Sinclair, he was great. Wait a minute. Honestly, I'm just here for Pablo. Sinclair was about shit. I'll buy a halberd, and then what? Then I'll really just be Sinclair. So short. Hey, you can't throw short at me. I'm taller than you, Nuz. You are, exactly. I'm like a hulking 8'12", you know? I'm just that strong. Also, you see for Pablo, I love Pablo. I love that little guy so much. I love him. And if anybody harms him, I'll start crying. You're like 4'6" in my head? Why do you shun me so? I don't even pass the 5 foot mark for you, spiritually 3 feet tall. How dare you? How you're just like Roja if you had different hair, clothes, nationality, backstory, motivations, personality, face proportions, and mannerisms. Exactly! Oh god. I do want to do another Pablo ego art since I don't see since I don't see more of it. What, like if Pablo had ego? Little guy with a gun. Just like a normal sized gun for a cockroach, and it's holding it. Psalm Lament Pablo, exactly. Like a tiny little guy carrying 2 guns. Little dude manifests ego. That's what's gonna happen in Kanto 12. Pablo's gonna jump out and then suddenly manifest ego and kill everything in one hit. Honestly, Aurora gives off 5'11" energy, just shy of 6 foot. That's so kind of you, because you're basically on the fucking money. I'm like 5'10". I'm like 5'10", 5'11", like around that mark. You are 100% correct. And it hurts me that Khan is over 6 foot, so I'm still shorter compared to him. So, even though I'm pretty tall on my own. I'm literally a fourth of an inch shorter of being 6'9" inches. Damn, almost perfect. You strike me as being in the featherweight class. What? I don't weigh as much as a feather. I weigh as much as like 3 feathers, maybe. Aurora gives off specifically 4'11" to me. Featherweight is boxing. How are they finding such light people? How are they finding people who weigh as much as feathers for boxing? That's really impressive. Is it like babies? Is it like that one episode of Gravity Falls? Is that what you mean? Fight, fight, fight. Is that what's going on? 2 Coke cans tall. Oh no, half a nickel. Have you watched Gravity Falls? I have seen Gravity Falls like 4 or 5 times, the entire thing. Yes, Aurora, that is exactly what it is. Awesome. Fight, fight, fight. Jokes, if anyone better have guessed like 5'4", I'm surprised I'm this height. I'm gonna be so honest. I give myself 5'4". God, I really am, the circumstances of me are very funny thinking about them. Because I, like, ended up in the exact right position to end up exactly how I am, which is really funny. In the sense of, like, I just so happened to drop out of every single sport in the perfect way just to end up having like the perfect like a good like sports build and hating it. It's so funny, like height wise. Hold on, I'm having a bonding moment with Lele. This is over the fact that we both like ponytails a lot. This is awesome. Those are the classifications for used in boxing, but also used in some variations of MMA, kickboxing, judo, etc. I don't think I ever did anything like that. I was a track and field person. I was a track and field person until one specific incident that made me no longer a track and field person. And that incident is when I got heat stroke and couldn't do track and field anymore. I was a track person until I passed the fuck out from heat. Because I ran around the track so many times that I passed the fuck out and was sweating bullets for like a good while. I felt like I was dying. People always assume I'm taller than I am. Something about confidence. When I think about... Sometimes I have a really weird mental image of people. Like, the first thing that pops into my head when I think about people, especially random chatter, is very funny. I have mental images of most people. And you're either... for all of you, you are either your profile picture to me, or if your profile picture is not like a character or like some particular object, you are the first character that comes to mind when I think about you. Like, for example, Zulit. When I thought about you, the first thing that came to mind was fucking Vespa Carabro. I don't know why, but in my mind, you give me Vespa Carabro. So, take and do with that what you will. What are you? That's a great question. I think, to me, you never stopped being Soul Bad Guy Guilty Gear. You never stopped being specifically Soul Bad Guy Guilty Gear Strive. Not the other ones, just Strive. I think you're still in that little spot. Yeah, you're still Soul Bad Guy. And when I think about you, I think about Soul Bad Guy. But also, like, at time, yes, fucking awesome, yeah. You got the soul bad guy classification. That's nice. NB though, not also NB though, also barely not cracking 6 foot. It's okay. It's what's it? It's like what? It's more about, I guess it's more about when I think about it. It's more about like the vibes than anything, you know. NB Vespa, that's you. And NB, but also not really, but also like a little bit shorter Vespa. That's you now. Congratulations. Vespa, but fitting all of the criteria of what makes you, but like also Vespa. But like, but like everything that makes you, you as a person and makes you, as perfect as you are, but also, Vespa. But also Vespa. I've been soul bad guy for the longest time, therefore I am the one true soul bad guy. Exactly. Nuz, you are, girly pop soul bad guy. It's flattering. Thanks, no problem. Yay! Girly pop soul bad guy, no way. Oh my god, what I wouldn't give for girly pop soul bad guy to be real. I'm so sad that he's not real. Let my man go in a dress and I'll be happy. The highest honor. And for some people, like for Gregory, the frog is always going to be how I view, like the frog in a little suit is always how I view Gregory. And for like Dragon, I know your icon is literally a dragon fruit, but like literally that's how I view you. You literally are a dragon fruit to me. It's just, that's just what you are. You are not, you are just a little thing, and that's you. Because I've associated your profile picture with you as a person so much that I don't imagine you as more than like, my mental image of you really is just that object. Just a really, really well-spoken fruit. Just a really well-spoken fruit. Oh, God. Aurora calling their chat fruit. Would you rather be a vegetable? Would you rather be... Well, technically vegetables aren't real. Would you rather be a mushroom? Do you want to be mushrooms, chat? What if... Would you still love me if I was a mushroom? What do you think when you think of yourself, Aurora? I think of a little green thing that's on the bottom corner of the screen. I think of little thing failure me every time I do anything. Chat reflects streamer, you know. Does that mean if I was a mushroom, you'd all be mushrooms too? Oh well, mushrooms are friends. We love mushrooms. A well-spoken fruit is how my English teacher would describe me. Oh god. This is kind of pretty. I'm gonna cry. How did I do this? How did I end up here? Minecraft, how did we get here achievement? Hey, gamers, you know what? We're gonna change programming a little bit. I'm gonna try and beat Enna Dream Barbecue in the next 5 minutes. Or 7, no. The 5 minutes is a bit... That's That's too much. I'm lying. In the next 11 minutes, I want to try and beat Enna Dream Barbecue. That's more fair. I mean, mushrooms are my work. I just realized I'm a stereotype. Everybody's a stereotype in some way. Oh, God. And yeah, stereotypes are fun. We're all somewhat fall into some stereotype. It just means that I'm simply, but I'm simply better, so I don't care. Alright, we're playing Enna Dream Barbecue for, like, the next 5 minutes of stream. Are you ready to Enna? Are you ready to Dream Barbecue? Are you guys aware that Enna Dream Barbecue has a very particular glitch that makes the game so cool? Are you aware of the coolest glitch in the entirety of the game? It's really cool. I want to show it off again. Also, I'm sorry, we're not going to see any dialogue. Enna Dream Barbecue any percent? Exactly. Here's how I get these runs that are... This is a 1 minute. This is like I just started one and didn't actually do it. Here's how I've gotten my like really quick playthroughs of Enna Dream Barbecue. This doesn't count. No runner counts this part of the run, okay? I can't skip Froggy talking to me. If I fuck up at the end of this run and make the biggest mistake of my life, I count this as part of the run. Well, you know what? So true. This is the first true, accurate speedrun, then. Everything else is invalidated before this. That's how it'll go. Alright. Let me show you my favorite... Also, Enna is goals. I absolutely fucking agree. For me, okay. I have to say, out of, like, there are 3 characters in this game who are goals. Actually, maybe 4. It's, like, right there, I think. You know what? I want to do the more interesting run. That takes a lot of more specific skips that you don't usually see in the other runs. The other more popular category of Enna Dream Barbecue. Because this one takes coyote timing. The A in Aurora stands for ADHD, exactly. And I have two A's in my name because I have a lot of ADHD. Okay. My ultimate, what's it? The other one is for autism. So true. God damn it. This is gonna take me a minute, huh? Once I get over there, it'll be easy, but, like, I have to still get over there. I'm bad at coyote timing. Because this takes a coyote timing jump. Closer coyote timing, noted. Aura stands for observation, always. Required always. Yeah, you have to baby-proof everything, sorry. Not sorry, not sorry. Oh yeah, I just got an interview to be plant museum staff. Oh, that's super cool. God, I'm excited to get into, like, actual work stuff in a way. Like, I'm excited to start talking about, what's it? I'm excited to start talking about, animals at length and studying animals at length. I really want to do animal studies. I think animals are cool. Zoology is my special interest right now. I want to chase seals around and make sure they're healthy. That sounds fun, like a lot of fun. Did they change that? That feels like that happened much sooner than it would normally. And then this is the one, like, one of the few bits of dialogue you can't actually skip. Whereas a shrimpologist, I will study shrimp. That actually was so much faster. If I just made that jump early, this might have been... Alright. God, shrimp, I actually don't know much about shrimp, I'm gonna be honest. Shrimp is one of the few that I don't know much about. I know about, like, lobsters more, in a way. Are you new? Were you always ballet dancing? Am I on, like, a different seed that's never been... Okay, hold on, this is going to compromise the run, but... Was this always here? Am I blind? Anyways, run over. I just compressed that, because I wanted a file compression. You know how it is. Compressing the files. Okay. Let's do that. Go into here. And then job received. Motherboard. Bye, shaman. May the gods forgive me for what I'm about to do. Done, done, done. Okay. Ultimate board member. I also never knew you could compress the files, and if you compress them enough, it literally kills you. Fun fact. Enough file compression blows you up into 100 million pieces. So never compress my files, please. I'll do that to you. I'll detonate you. You know what kind of ology? But you know, I want to do zoology in particular. I like animal stuff. I want to do the thing where you help and study about animals. I also want to discover my never going to happen funny goal is what I really gotta do. I really gotta do the meta and get into fucking entomology. Get into those bug stuffs. So that when so that if I can find a new bug nobody's ever seen before, and I can name it something really stupid, and then ruin history. That's my goal. My hero is the person who named that sponge after SpongeBob. I want to do that. Name it Gregor. I will try. If I ever find an insect or some species of thing I can name, I will name it after Gregor. What's it? After Gregor Limbus Company. I will try. Oh, if it's like a species of roach too, that'd be so fun, actually. That'd be so smart. Alright, throw that in there. Okay. And then... Oh, entomologist top... what's it? Entomologist top hiring is like the military, and due to, what's it? Malaria prevention. Oh, really? Entomology top hiring is like the military due to malaria prevention. Oh, so you have to like shave because of that's the one you have to like you have to shave for it, or you have to like go bald for it. Is that what that is? I kind of forget which military thing we're talking about because I don't know very much about the military. I don't fully know? Okay. Did I ever show you how, show you the bacteriophage named after Minos Prime? You never did, but I'm very curious. I don't fully know. I work in the mushrooms. Do you have a favorite mushroom? Also, wait, you know mushrooms. I have a question for you. Is it true that there's a lot of mushrooms that we don't know about because they look exactly the same? Yes, Aurora? Okay, because I've heard about that. That like a ton of mushrooms that we don't think about because they're not the same mushroom, but they look identical. My favorite mushroom is the indigo milk cap. I'll have to look it up. Here, I'm gonna look it up right now. I already know my favorite mushroom. It's like the puffy little ball mushrooms that explode. Oh, that's a super pretty mushroom. That's a very, very vibrant blue. Holy shit. With my link, I will. Is it in the... I'm guessing it's in the Discord, or is it in the... Oh. No, links don't show up in the chat, right? Links are banned. Yeah, links don't show up in the chat. Another reason is a ton of mushrooms are only yeast. Oh, really? Wait, what does that mean? Like, there's nothing more to them than yeast. Fun fact, mushrooms can be sweet, much like you do. Can sweat, much like you do. Sorry, I read that wrong. Oh, really? How many things can sweat? Huh. Because isn't sweating kind of like a rare genetic thing? Or not like not too common, like at least in some things. Like, I don't know too many things that actually sweat. Cause I know that was like a main biological advantage for human peoples. This comes from the fact that I only know anthropology right now. Yeah, and you can know milk cap look like sapphires and bleed a blue lax alternative when cut. It's milk. Oh, really? A latex alternative when cut. How? Huh. Mushrooms are so fucking weird in a cool way. They're one of those things that just... I don't know how to think about them, because they aren't... They fill a specific criteria, but also not at the same time, you know? Because, like, fungi aren't really... What's it? I mean, fungi are our entire kingdom of organism, right? Yeah, because I know that they aren't really, like, connected to anything else, I feel like. They're their own special thing. Hi, rat. No, no, the parabolito. Oh yeah, here's a question for all peoples. Even if you haven't played Enna Dream Barbecue before. Is there, so this game has a lot of different languages represented in it. Is there any language that hasn't been represented that you are curious to see if they use? With slime molds being unrelated, huh? And some slime molds being amoebas. Nature is so fucking interesting. There's so many little things in there. Stretching. Okay. Alright. I think I've done all I can today. I'll be surprised to find out that Enna Dream Barbecue had Toca Ponta in it. What is that one actually? Dang, a 14-minute speedrun. I think it turned out pretty well. Did the whole thing in 14 minutes with a lot of fuck-ups, but it still happened in 14 minutes, and I even paused to flick a button, so... Without any fuck-ups, that might have been a little bit shorter than that. Like, maybe like a whole minute shorter. Toki Ponta is a constructed language whose entire dictionary is has about 100 words. Oh, really? I'm interested to see what they talk about. You can become fluent in a week. Honestly, like, considering if they're gonna go for every language in this game, like, I don't think they're actually going to, but like, how many more languages they could possibly do? I'd be super interested to see what they actually come up with. I Twitch had him in your space, sorry. Like, there's so many fun languages that could be represented. And there's so many languages that, aren't represented yet. And that totally could. Well, thank you all for being here. I'm tired now. Plus side, this went on for much longer than I thought it would today. 10 minutes early? Actually, this was supposed to be an hour stream. So I'm technically 40 minutes late. Yeah, I'm actually quite late today. I was supposed to be a 1 hour stream because I got like 3 hours of sleep tonight. So I'm super tired. I wanted a nice quick stream and I just kept going anyway. Alright. Okay, rest well. Thank you all for stopping by. I very much appreciate all your company. You make me feel very loved for showing up every stream, and I very much appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow for Library of Ruina, because that game is fun. Leave a mime in your own special way, Gregory. Alright. I'm gonna disappear into the sunset. Goodbye, folks. Mwah. Also, unofficial raid, but Kana is playing Kanto 6. You should go watch. Okay.